really is the moment to say go big or go home. And when I saw the new Omega Speedmaster Chronoscope series, I had to choose for this video the golden one. It is hard for me to remember a more beautiful sight than this. Some seconds silence please, just to honor the moment. There we go. Let's explore now the specifications of the watch. We have an Omega Speedmaster Professional with a case diameter of 43 mm and a case made of bronze gold. More of that later. Height is 12.8 mm, length overall 48 and lug width is 21 mm. The watch is basically a no-date chronograph but with a lot of scales. It is powered by the in-house column wheel caliber 9908 with 44 jewels and a power reserve of 60 hours. Sapphire crystal on both sides and the construction is waterproof up to 50 meters. Price is 13,800 or around 15k US. So let's start with the dial, which gives us the 40s together with a root beer color spectrum. We have a super dark brown dial with golden numerals and hands, no lume and a chocolate brown ceramic bezel insert. A look which can be precisely described as warm, rich, deep, can be described as Tim loves it. We have the classic Omega chronograph layout with 12 hours counter on the right, seconds on the left and the tachymeter scale. Easy function. You measure the time you need for a known distance, for example between some kilometer stones along the road. And then the tachymeter scale tells you the speed of the vehicle. Then we have a telemeter scale which measures, for example, a lightning. You see the flash and the time until the thunder arrives gives you the distance of the storm. Then we have a pulsometer scale which allows to measure heartbeats. And all these scales follow historic examples. In fact, those overloaded chronographs were a very popular genre in the 40s and 50s. Prominent examples are old Omegas but also Eternas and their reissues. And all those scales were the reason why the watches even in the 40s came with big case diameters, 38, 39, even 40 millimeters. They just needed the place for all these numbers. The case here is with 43 millimeters, clearly too big in a technical sense, but man, I'm happy about every millimeter here. On forums people criticize that the case form is too modern for the dial. Yes, might be, but if Omega had chosen an older case form, other people would claim there's nothing fresh in the watch, that it was pure reenactment. But now, what is bronze gold? Easy explanation, an updated bronze without patina. It contains 38% of gold, small amounts of palladium and silver. We can assume that this alloy is harder than the usual 18 karat gold and it delivers a wonderful shine and a marvelous color. Note how nicely it displays the brushing and the polishing. The movement on the back looks nicer together with the steel versions, though I'd love to see here a bronze gold caseback with some nice decorations, but you cannot have everything. Availability and price. As said, there are 6 references and you can buy a simple one in steel on leather for around 8,500 euros or so a smidgen under 9,000 US dollars. This version here goes for 13,800 euros or 15,000 US dollars, which is of course a lot of money, but I cannot help myself. This watch is such a statement and so this absurd price tag fits like a big tail fin on a vintage car. Unfortunately, you cannot buy the watch directly, at least not in Germany. I've seen here some waiting lists, but I'm confident that we'll find this stunner soon under broad daylight. And then we can find out who shines brighter, the watch, the sun, or the smile of the lucky bastard who bought it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.